Blogging takes time, which is limited for an entrepreneur. So when you're starting and building your blog, you'll likely be wondering, how often should I blog for my business? The answers to this range anywhere from daily to monthly. Let's go over how to determine the frequency that makes the most sense for you and your site.
And now it's time for some more DIY SEO tips with Jennifer Regina.
Blog as often as you can. You should blog for your business as often as possible, but don't worry about recommended time schedules if you know you can't commit to them. The more you publish, the quicker you'll see results. However, if you start with an overly ambitious schedule and decide to blog every day, it might be challenging to stick to. You might perfectly carry out your blog schedule for 2 weeks, but then get burned out and take a break for 3 months. Well, those 14 blogs could have been scheduled out weekly for 3 months instead. Even though the articles would have taken longer to be published, search engines and readers would have seen that you have a regularly updated blog, which would likely provide more long-term value. Aim for weekly blog updates. I like to aim for weekly blog updates. Once a month, I create a batch of 4 to 5 blogs, or however many I need to post an update each week for the upcoming month. When I first started, I only blogged monthly. Each month, I'd create a blog and schedule it out. As I got faster, I switched to blogging bi-weekly. I was producing 2 blogs each month, but it wasn't taking any more time because I was writing faster and had better routines in place. Eventually, I could post an article every week and still use my same once-a-month placeholder time for content creation. Start slow. Although monthly blog updates won't grow your website as quickly as weekly or daily updates, it's a good start and helps you ease into the process. That said, I do recommend aiming for weekly updates. If you start with monthly updates, make sure you're aware of what's using your time and brainstorm how you can create new blog articles more efficiently to increase the number you're able to publish. Keep your updates consistent. Consistency is more important than frequency. You want search engines and readers to know how often you post. That helps search engines understand how often to crawl your website and helps readers understand when to return. It also helps show that your site is well maintained and provides fresh content and information. So instead of choosing an ambitious posting frequency, choose one you can commit to long term. Focus on quality over quantity. You always want to focus on quality over quantity. This is another reason a less frequent posting schedule could be optimal. Don't post so often that it's all-consuming and prevents you from moving your business forward. You need to have time to make sure your content is top quality so it can outrank competitors. This includes creating graphics, adding images, and formatting it in an easy-to-read manner. You also need time to update old articles so that the content stays current. Do what makes sense for your audience. Although more content offers you more opportunities to rank in search engines, always keep your audience in mind as well. Don't publish content purely with SEO in mind. Publish content with topics and consistency that makes sense for your readers. My audience is busy. They don't have time to read an article every single day. So I would never switch to daily blog updates because it wouldn't make sense for them. My time is better spent either improving the ClearPath Online marketing tool or answering questions and helping with one-on-one issues. So in summary, choose a blog posting schedule that makes sense for you and your audience. If you can post weekly, start there. Commit to a regular schedule and stick to it.
Thanks for listening, and if you enjoyed this, please subscribe. This episode was brought to you by ClearPath Online, a DIY SEO tool for your website.